Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony here to do messages for Gemini. What's up, Gemini? I hope all is well with you. As you know, my messages are timeless. I don't do weeklies, monthlies, or anything like that. I come up here, put forth a message, and hope that it resonates with you. If it doesn't, you can check out your sun, your moon, sun and moon. You can check out your moon and your rising sign. Care to inquire, head over to cafeastrology.com. Put in some simple information, and everything you need to know will be pulled up there. Okay, cross-watcher, you're definitely welcome here. Newcomers, thank you for tuning in. And if you want to Aries, cross-watching, happy birthday to you. Many blessings, love, and light always. Okay, those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I love you much. Please continue to like, comment, guys. Hit the notification bell button if you like to be alerted when I upload your videos. It helps the channel to grow, helps me to evolve, bring you more to the channel as well as myself. Okay, meaning it's therapeutic on the camera and off the camera for me. This is who I am. This is what I do. Okay, and constantly changing and evolving. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. Seeing what's going on with your Gemini. Okay. Don't have a title yet. Just come up here to put forth a message and see what's going on. And we'll move it forward. Okay. All right. So enough of the chitter in the chatter. Let's get into it. All right. Gemini. Woo, ooh, ooh. 5 of Earth. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Being left out in the cold. Let's see. Don't want to be left out in the cold. Feeling alone. What's up, Gemini? Take the initiative to focus on what has been built up by you as opposed to, or what has been stabilizing you when it comes down to your emotions as opposed to what's not. Okay, do I drop that? Recognition and reward, but it want to be at a standstill. It doesn't want to jump off my hand. So, 5 of Earth for Gemini. Solar plex chakra reversed. Woo. What's up, Jim? The solar plex chakra is reversed. And your solar plex, that's your willpower, that's your self-esteem, that's your confidence. You're not feeling very confident right now. Okay? And again, it could be due to you feeling left out in the cold or someone else, but we'll get into it. 5 of, okay. Fruition. Yep. So somebody here wants something to come to fruition, but not having the willpower because somebody here is feeling left out in the cold. It's some type of challenge that's happening right now with some Geminis out here. When it comes down to your confidence, it could be a connection, it could be a job. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what it is. Number 3, number 37, and we have number 5, so we got change happening as well. Something's changing. Solar plex chakra for Gemini. Okay. All right. We get the Emperor and we get the King of Cups. So if the solar plex chakra is basically built off of self-esteem and confidence, somebody's not having confidence and standing in their power and making an empowered choice, being very thoughtful, very caring, and using their intuition or thinking very logical. Okay, somebody here could be dealing with 2 men, could be dealing with the Aries, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You could have it in your chart. But somebody here doesn't have the confidence to stand in their power and make an empowered choice, or don't have the confidence to come towards an Emperor. Okay, or have the confidence to, I'm also getting someone here, you could be dealing with this person, or this could be you, Gemini, who don't have the confidence to transform. Because see, the King of Cups, of course you got to go all the way, King of Cups, Wands, Pentacles, and then it's the Emperor. But the King of Cups is like a transformation as well. Somebody here is one way about a particular situation, not being very empowered, okay? Meaning, when it comes down to the confidence, the Emperor is already confident, but we have someone here who's not having confidence, okay? And making a decision or standing in their power like they need to, but they still hold that position. We have someone here who's not standing in their power, being very thoughtful and caring, but they still hold that position. So it's someone here who's like it's an in and out of emotion type of thing. It's like wanting to, but not wanting to. Doing it, yet not doing it. It's the energy that I'm getting. More on this Emperor. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, reverse. Not feeling confident at all. When it comes down to what it is that you're investing, what it is that you're trying to manifest, invest in bringing forth an offer to someone or receiving an offer for someone. Looking at a path that you want to choose and manifesting it in a way where you'll come out being very victorious. And that's why that energy is like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this, but then I'm pulling back. And then I'm going for it and I'm pulling back. Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Gemini. Yeah. Because the truth is that somebody here could be very burdened and needing to have the strength when it comes down to a commitment with the Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. And that's what it's all about. Somebody here is not having the confidence. Okay. The confidence to make an empowered choice for the will to turn in their favor. Speaking the truth about something being very burdensome and needing to have the strength. Give me something on strength. Yeah, 9 of Swords, reverse. So when it comes down to strength, somebody have to have the strength to not be so worried, not have too much anxiety, not be losing sleep over the situation. Someone could be losing sleep over the situation. Okay, what's this truth about for Gemini? And it's sideways. Okay, so I'm taking it that somebody here is in and out. They're in and out. They could also be grieving. Okay, when it comes down to a new beginning. Okay, or bringing forth an emotional offer. Because when it comes down to being at peace, when it comes down to resting in separation with someone, or being at peace and moving away from being separated from someone, or ending something with someone, it's become very challenging and conflicting to be in some type of commitment, or conflicting when it comes down to a particular person. It could have been a third party situation, or showing that support is having someone take their very, very slow ass time and is leaving someone to be in their head and look at this as something that they may need to walk away from. Because somebody here are already intuitively guided to the fact that somebody here is holding back from this connection, or holding back from healing it, moving it forward, getting it balanced, okay, or going towards their wish fulfillment. It could be with the Virgo, or it could be someone here is not doing this due to the fact that they're in introspection, okay? Introspection about, again, making a head over heart decision, or about you, Gemini, in order to be victorious. So I take it that someone here could be in a healing process, because what we got here on this 9 of Swords is someone here who doesn't want to take a risk to get grounded, solid, stable, or bring forth an offer. And that's due to the fact that somebody here is feeling devastated. They're not just in a 9 of Swords energy where it's like in your head and anything like that. Everything else that I'm looking at, someone's needing the strength when it comes down to the 9 of Swords. Somebody's needing the strength. And it would be more like to come out of having worry and anxiety. And the worry and anxiety is taking a leap of faith to bring forth an offer of stability, an offer to get stable, an offer to say, hey, let's start something new. Let's start something and get it grounded. Okay. And this can also be just the truth that's being spoken as well. Because somebody here is still grieving when it comes down to wanting to bring forth a new emotional offer. Somebody here is still in regret and remorse. They're looking at cups that was spilled over and not the 2 behind them, which would be this Ace of Cups that came behind it. That would be one. The other will be when this person makes a decision. Then it would be 2 of Cups. Okay? But they're turning their back on the 2 of Cups. And this is how it looks. Okay, they're turning their back. Their back is already turned towards the 2 of Cups because they're still looking at the 3 cups that was spilled over. Meanwhile, it's either you or them who wants to bring forth a new beginning. But that's not being seen. And this is the confidence that someone doesn't have to bring forth due to someone still having worry and anxiety to take a leap of faith. King of Cups. Somebody here could have been in a situation that they're mourning right now. They're healing. The King of Cups. Clarifying the King of Cups is the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like on one side, it's like Okay, I just don't want to move forward. I do want to move forward and have equal give and take. Okay, I'm being very thoughtful and caring. It's balancing. It's everything. And the one side is like I don't have the confidence to make an empowered choice for this world to turn in my favor, because the truth is that I'm burdened and I need to have the strength, because I'm still carrying the worry and the anxiety of what this new beginning could look like. So I'm scared to be foolish and take a risk. Even though when it comes to my confidence, I'm not very confident in having this equal give and take. Six of Pentacles, I'm not very confident in having this equal give and take. Okay. Yet I'm showing support, kind of, sort of, to somebody that I do care about. And even though it's very challenging, gossip, betrayal, conflicting, I still want to manifest going down a path and investing to bring forth an offer. But it's toxicities when it comes down to me nurturing myself in a way where I'm Nine of Pentacles, but let me come out of Nine of Pentacles and go towards a Ten of Pentacles and be in a commitment. It's toxic to someone. It feels like they're burdened by something when it comes down to it. But justice will be served when it comes down to a commitment. And that commitment could be what has ended. All right. And this is why this person is feeling the toxicity, still feeling bound to something or someone, yet wanting to nurture and move forward out of a commitment, because see, they want to offer to someone. They want to invest. They want to pick this path. This is what they're manifesting. But this is also the conflict. The conflict is that someone here is grieving and still in a situation. You could be dealing with someone who's nurturing, could be, but someone who's single. But my thing is that this looks like something that's coming off the ground, but someone here is like, it's not too toxic to be single. Okay. Somebody could be thinking that as well. It's too toxic to be single. Okay. I don't want to be single. Scared to be alone. Okay. I'm scared to be alone. All right. Could be when it comes down to someone. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is someone here wants to move forward, but they're stuck on a past situation, or they're stuck on something that's very burdensome. Okay. And then if you're needing to have the strength to move into a commitment, then, or to move into something and start something new with someone, is because you're holding on to the past. So someone here feels a bond that's very toxic. Okay. And even though they nurturing and loving themselves and wanting to move forward with an offer, with an investment, picking the path, and this would be needing to pick one. This will already have been manifesting this, because this is what they desire. This is what the conflict is. Because there's a commitment. Okay. There's justice being served on a commitment where someone was left out in the cold, left for dead. It's over. And this is why it's challenging for someone now to move into something or bring forth an offer to you, Gemini, or you to them. Fruition for Gemini. That's it. What you want to come to fruition is that someone makes a decision on juggling. You or someone else. Okay. This is what someone wants to come to fruition. Making a decision on the juggling. Okay. Do you still play the juggling act? Whether this is two people. Okay. Because this could be two people. Like I said in the beginning, it could be an Aries you're dealing with. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with. And you could be juggling these two women or these two men. Okay. But you're not very confident in either one of them. One looks like you could be in a commitment married to them, or they could want marriage with you, but showing a little support. Okay. It could be a person that you can actually be with that could possibly be married, because the Empress is here and the Emperor is here. You could either be married, or this could be a married person, and you could be the third party. And this is why the Three of Pentacles is like this, because someone here could be getting ready to come out of a commitment. Because it's been a cycle that's been going on and never ending. And it's been a burden. And it's being spoken. And someone here wants to come out of anxiety, but they can't come out yet because they're too foolish. They don't want to be foolish and just jump out there and bring forth a stable offer just yet. Because obviously something has to be taken care of. What has to be taken care of is what's coming to fruition is somebody has to make a decision on the juggling. Somebody wants it to be one, but somebody here is juggling two others. And this is why somebody here is feeling left out in the cold. So when it comes down to moving it forward and having some type of successful offer coming in, something has to end in order to begin. What has to end? The third party situation. That ended up being an empty victory. Somebody here is crying over spilled milk. And when it comes down to a new beginning and moving to calmer waters, somebody's in separation and being very in and out and flighty and heartbroken at the same time, but wanting to communicate about a commitment with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius from their past that they want to offer to, that they may have left out in the cold, or you may be feeling left out in the cold when it comes to this person. Because when it came down to a commitment, when they were with someone had to think logical and they had to strategize. But changing their perspective, following with their heart, focusing on their money, bringing forth an offer to invest and have happiness. Somebody here is being divinely guided to do it, to transform it, or to put an ending to something and charge forward with confidence to be very victorious. But somebody is still in this energy from a past commitment and they want to balance the scales. They want justice. Okay, so they figure if they remain single, okay, feeling like this, toxic, with all this conflict, if they just remain single right now, focusing on them, that they'll manifest, picking a path, going towards wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups, standing in the power, being very successful. If they stay in the energy, they'll miss the opportunity to having a wonderful, loving soul connection. And it'll be a tower. See? So this person is more like, if I stay here, this will happen. If I go here, this will happen. But I want to do this. Will this happen? But I want to do that. And while doing this, and you're trying to get a connection off the ground, someone back at the ranch is feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's like, okay, all right, well, yeah, I get that. But when are you going to make the decision? Okay? When are you either going to stop juggling the person or juggling the pain? When are you going to go ahead towards your healing? This person thinks that if they go and focus clearly on themselves, that maybe that will work out even better. But we already seen that it was separation. And sometimes that is the case, Gemini, where you or someone else have to take a step back and focus clearly on your healing and what you have to do in order to move forward, to bring forth someone a solid offer. But if you were already in a connection as a third party with a particular person, even while this person is healing, and you're in it with this person, somebody here is saying, listen, it's time to make a decision on clearly what you want to do. It's time to put in the effort. It's time to put in the support. It's time to actually show that you want this commitment with me. Okay? And if you're not going to do that, then I'm going to have to take the reins, okay, and charge forward myself confidently. But somebody here is feeling kind of stuck in a situation. They could be stuck in a marriage, still giving to the third party, Two of Swords. See? What are they making a decision on? Getting away with something when it comes to you. Getting away with you. Having a new passion to offer, but still waiting to be successful, to stand in their power or to take action, because it's obstacles and challenges that are getting in the way of moving forward in this connection, and they got to think logical and strategize when it comes down to someone they were married to, committed to, or they were stable with. Yep, that's what we got, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. You are good enough, reversed. Conclusions are within reach, reversed. And they're with it. Conclusions are within reach. It's reversed because there is no conclusion to it yet. It's not concluded. It's still going on right now. You are good enough. Somebody here already with the solar plex chakra doesn't feel good enough. You don't feel confident enough. Don't feel confident enough to go ahead and take this leap of faith to have a new stable offer to come in, or to get stable, or to go within and do the healing work that's necessary. However you see fit that this resonates with you, Gemini. Somebody here doesn't feel good enough, and the conclusions aren't within reach. They're not feeling confident. Look what happened under the deck. Decide to be happy now. Somebody doesn't feel confident. Something's telling me to clarify. It's telling me to clarify. Conclusions are within reach for Gemini. Look, Page of Swords. Conclusions are within reach. It is reversed. Because somebody here could just be spying. Okay? Delaying communication. You are good enough. Is reversed. You're dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who feel like they're not good enough because it's a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges. They done been through war, they hurt, they bruised, they bandaged up, and they don't know what the hell to do. They trying to heal, and they don't know how still. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. Or they are, due to the fact that someone here is trying to really heal and they're not feeling like they're capable of having a commitment with you or moving it all the way forward because they're healing and trying to take care of whatever these obstacles and challenges that are getting in the way of the connection with you. For Gemini. Yep. But it says positive thoughts create positive results. Under the deck, energy healing work. So somebody here needs to heal. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware, excuse me, and conscious of the love and light that is within each and every person in this situation. So somebody here, again, like I said, someone wants to move things forward. Okay. But at the end of the day, somebody here is starting to feel like, the hell with this. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Where the hell is it going if you're going to constantly pretty much push me to the side and not make a decision? Okay? Still juggle me and trying to make a decision at the same time. You know, and yeah, I care about you. Yeah, I do, you know, want to move things forward. But, you know, I'm trying to bring love into the situation and focus on the love. But you can't just keep bouncing around the idea that you need to make a decision. You can't keep bouncing around that. Okay? Thinking you're getting away with something by not making a decision it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Someone keeps bouncing around making a decision. Doing whatever it is that they got to do that stops someone from saying, yes, I want to move forward. Yes. Let's make it official. Yes. Pay attention to the red flags. One more for Gemini. And they gave me 2. Pay attention to the red flags. Stay optimistic about your love life and wedding. So this can involve a marriage, leveling up in a commitment. But it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Pay attention to the red flags. And this situation involves marriage. So somebody here could be married, like I said before. And it's a third party situation. And somebody here is tired of being juggled. And they keep doing things that make the person feel like they want to remain here. But then at the same time, not in a way of fully being committed. Because they're dealing with something else or they're with someone else. And it could be a whole lot of passion here. Okay. And obviously it's some healing factors that need to happen. And this could possibly be your soulmate. Very, very attracted to this person. But you're in retreat mode. And if you're not in retreat mode, you will be very soon. Because somebody here is starting to pay attention to the red flags. Because they're tired of being in the situation. They're tired of feeling like they're left out in the cold. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, someone keeps coming in saying, I care about you, I love you, giving up these breadcrumbs that make a person stay just a little bit longer while someone makes a decision and someone's not making a decision. That's why the Seven of Swords is on the decision card. The Seven of Swords is trickery. Okay, it's lies, it's deceit, it's feeling like someone's getting away with something. And this is what someone feels like. Someone's getting away with not making a decision. Or someone's getting away. Yeah, someone's getting away because Two of Swords is not making a decision. It's needing to make one. Being blindfolded by the fact that they have to make one. So they do everything else to get away from that. Like, I just did that. Did you see me? Did you see me? I just did it like this. Did you see me? Whew, I got away from the conversation again. Whew. What am I going to do next time? You or someone else? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And there you have it. You already know the answer, Gemini, and you have to do what's best for you. All right? You got to do what's best for you. You or someone else. Instead of praying for an outcome, pray for the highest good of all. So you might be praying about your situation, what will be the outcome, or just putting out there the outcome that you want. But instead, just pray for everyone that's involved in this situation due to the fact that you're not the only one that's hurt here, or you're not the only one that's feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. You know, you know, somebody here is not feeling like they're good enough. If that's not you, then it could be someone else. Okay, but you know, whoever it is here that has to make this decision is just not really making this decision. It's putting, and it could be in a commitment as well as you being a third party or they're committed to you, however you see fit, it resonates. Someone here, though, instead of wanting to be so triumphant, successful in the situation and focusing more on the passion and everything else, somebody here is still in a wait. It's a waiting game. Somebody here is still waiting. Okay, and while they're waiting, someone here is still in the sacral chakra. Someone here is still suffering in silence because someone is going through their own healing process, and then in the process of the healing process in the process of the healing process that they're going through, they're wanting something new, and someone else is involved, and they're feeling abandoned. They're feeling like you left them out in the cold, or you're feeling like they left you out in the cold, Gemini. But deep in your heart, you know what feels right. You know what it is that you have to do for you in making that decision. It can also been, see, I don't see justice here. So I would say that it could have been a divorce that was happening because we have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, but how we got it is what made me say it's not really, it doesn't look like it's a divorce. If it is, someone here is still saying they don't want to take a risk, and that's the truth because it's too challenging, it's too much of a burden. Okay, they rather have equal give and take by showing a little support but not giving their all, yet and still not making a decision, and they're juggling, yet and still feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. If this is a marriage couple, it could be a phase that you're going through right now. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But you already know the answer. What it is that you need to do for you, Gemini. It says look for a sign. It was like this, though. Just like that. Look for a sign. Would that be reversed? Because somebody here is not looking for a sign. That's why we had pay attention to the red flags. And it wouldn't come up if you didn't need to. Somebody feel that they haven't probably been doing that. Looking at the signs or looking for a sign. Look for a sign for Gemini reversed. Yep. You're not looking for a sign because you're too heartbroken. Or they are. Somebody here is not looking for a sign. Okay. Because they're too heartbroken. They're too devastated. They could have been a third party situation. They're just too heartbroken to look for a sign. When it comes down to the commitment. Okay. And it could be the commitment someone walked away from and was feeling trapped by. So somebody here could be saying, look for a sign. I'm not looking for no sign because I'm heartbroken when it comes to this commitment. I was feeling trapped and I'm walking the fuck away. I don't need to look for a sign. I got my signs. Enough to walk the hell away. Which is why somebody here is not feeling very confident to come forward, because they could have been the person that got walked away from. And somebody here, five of earth, that could be the same person that's feeling towards Virgo Capricorn, that's feeling like they were left out in the cold. And somebody here is the truth is that somebody here don't want a new beginning. They don't want to get solid anymore. It's a third party situation they don't want to be in anymore. It's a karmic cycle that's been going on and on and on. But what's still coming to light is that regardless of what party this is, somebody here is still juggling. And when it comes down to making a decision, somebody here is still feeling like they're getting away with not making the decision. Either you or someone else. Which means that it might be like, oh, I'm done with you. And then it's like, you call them next week. Could you do this? Could you do that? And you get the person all back in their feels again and all up in their head again. When in all natural reality, you know what it is that you need to do. Or you know what it is that you are doing, you or someone else. And you're having this person still in their feels about the situation. It's 1 minute, it's like we're done. And then it's like, oh, come back. And that's the lies, deceit, and the betrayal. That's that energy that's coming with the making a decision. So this is what's starting to come to light. This is what someone's starting to realize. That you are doing this or someone else is. So that's all I got for you, Gemini. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.